guys, welcome back to part two. Let's take a deeper dive. Excuse me, Jay. The devil is alive. I think that was a piece of kale. Put down the wrong one. Tell because we just got finished eating some delicious food. Oh my goodness, this has been an awesome event. Listen, welcome to the conversation piece. I'm your host, Marshall Brown. I am here. Listen, we're talking about changing your mindset, and we talking about leadership in the community and kingdom mind building and things. And you know where it starts at? It starts in the house. It starts with the youth. This young lady, she's been sitting around. She's been such a great help. Her mom is here. You saw her in part one, Miss Nina. You saw her in part one. She was doing the videography for her mom while she was getting interviewed. And I was like, oh, and I just been watching her. But what I've been watching her do, she's been doing a little knitting and a little crocheting. I know about that crocheting. My mother crochets beautiful things, but she's working on her craft. And I was just so excited. I said, you know what? I'm gonna interview her. So I asked her, I said, well, after you finish eating, come see me. Let her show you some of her beautiful stuff. This is Miss Page. She's 10 years old. She's going into the 5th grade. And I want one of these blankets. I want one of these throws that she's doing. Look at her throw. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And she's 10 years old, and she's developed such a beautiful craft. She also does knitting. She's working on something. She's knitting something right now. She was doing a couple of stitches while she was waiting to come on. Listen, so who taught you how to knit?
So actually, I um I've actually known how to knit. No one taught me. But I saw one of my friends one day, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "I'm knitting," and I was just like, "Oh, can you teach me how to knit?" So I went to Michael's and got some yarn and some knitting needles, and I am knitting a scarf right now, and so that's how I started knitting.
Wow. So, does a lot of your friends knit, or just a few?
So not a lot, but one of my friends, she knows how to knit. Her name's Charlie, and she lives somewhere around here.
Okay.
And yes,
It's a good way to pass time opposed to being on the internet, huh?
yes.
See, that's what's so important. I love it. I love it. I love it. She's a young entrepreneur in the making. In the making, she's getting it together. She's doing her thing. So I just wanted to take the time out and introduce Miss Page. So what else you got going on this summer, Miss?
So I have this summer camp school that I go to, and at recess I usually crochet. I don't bring my knitting because then a lot of my friends will get obsessed with it, and they'll be like, "Oh, can you teach me how to knit?" And I already taught them how to crochet, so
You taught them how to crochet as well?
yes.
See, I love that. A young lady passing the mantle, right?
But I will sell some stuff
You get a lot of stuff
once
made.
I get a lot of stuff made. Yes.
So how many scarves and blankets have you made?
This is actually my first scarf. Well, no, I crocheted a scarf for my niece. It's at home. I forgot it, but I did crochet her a scarf.
And I have learned so much just by sitting here. I thought that knitting was really hard to do. No, it's not. It's really, really easy. It's just like loop chain, loop chain. I like it. I like it. I like it so much. So, Miss Page, what other things do you do?
In my main time when I'm like at home, like when I have like my special time, I either knit or crochet and do a lot of watching YouTube and my mom of in crochet. My mom taught me like 3 stitches, and I went on YouTube and learned the rest. And so I honestly think um both are easy, but if I do have a YouTube channel, I will teach y'all how to knit and crochet, and it'll be all about knitting and crocheting. And
Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. Well, Miss Page, please stay in touch with me because I would love to see your finished results of everything you do, okay? And continue to be a good inspiration and a light to others. You're doing a great job, Miss Page.
thank you.
You're so worth it. Thank you so much. And we're going to have another lady, another couple ladies come that are being a part of this, a deeper dive your about your emotionals and your emotions and your mindset. So I'm gonna have another young lady come. Thank you again, Miss Page.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being a part of the conversation piece and the antidote show. I love it. I want that rainbow one too. You let me know.
All right.
Okay. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. So I'm bringing another young lady who's been a part of this awesome conference for women.
Yeah.
Hey, sis.
Hey, honey.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Dr. Beverly Harris Coleman. I am the founder and the CEO of the Sisterhood Project.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about the Sisterhood Project.
Okay, the Sisterhood Projects, we, I don't want to say service, but we do provide service to teenagers from 13 to 25 and teen moms and single moms. We provide wraparound services. We do classes online. We assist them if they want to become an entrepreneur. If they want to hadn't gotten their high school diploma or want to get their GED, we also have a scholarship that can help them with that. We just encourage our moms because we want them to be not only a positive influence on the community, but we want them to own something. A lot of our young people get pregnant and they think that's the end, and it's not the end. It can, actually can be the beginning. Being a single mom and a teen mom, I wasn't able to attend college or any type of school right after I completed high school. But you know, I settled down, and at 35, when I went to college, the doctor let me go to college, and I left at 45 to get my PhD. So it can be done, and those are the type of things that try to instill in the young ladies that we service, that you don't have to let government assistance be your way of life for your life. Use it as long as you need it. Get off with it and let somebody else have it. So that's what the Sisterhood Project is about. Taking care
I
of
love
sisters.
it. I love it. I wish I had a Sisterhood Project when I was going. God, I had a baby out of high school, and I was like, oh no. And then it was about to have the second baby. I was like, oh, absolutely not. I gotta get things together. And I said, let me go do some hair. Everybody need a haircut.
That's
Okay.
right. But you know, that's what the Sisterhood Project was developed out of me being a single mom at 17. But also at the time, there was this place called Florence Christian Home, which was a maternity home for young ladies. And I got a chance to go there, got a chance to continue my education, to graduate on time. So they poured into me, and I just want to pour back into my community. And just let you know it can be done.
That's awesome because it can be done. And it's because of great women like yourself that it is being done.
Yes, ma'am.
And I thank you for what you're doing in the community and would love to partner with you in any way that I can to help you reach those goals to get the women to, or the young ladies
Yes.
to that next step
Yes, ma'am.
through etiquette, whatever it is that they need. Girl, holler at me, child. We got you.
Okay, because you know we do different classes, so we do looking for volunteers to come in and teach the classes, and by the grace of God, we were able to recently obtain housing. So we are able, in about another month or two, because we're getting it set up to where we'll be able to house at least 4 moms and their kids, and help them to just become better,
Right. Get their next step.
get their next step.
That's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Well, if there's anything that we can do, please make sure and go ahead and give them your information on how to contact you. And I was a Coleman child. I was married to a Coleman. I had to go back to them Browns.
Okay, we'll talk about that
Uh-huh.
But it is the Sisterhood Projects, and then the projects has an S on it. And our website is sisterhood-projects.org. And you can go to that website, and it will tell you everything about us. You can sign up for the classes. You can make donations. You can send me an email to let me know, hey, I want to volunteer. I would like to come in and teach some of the classes that you offer. And we're always looking for volunteers and donations. So, just, yeah, we appreciate anything that you can do to help us.
All right. Well, 2 snaps up. And we're here again with a deeper dive in my emotion mindset. And it's about when you're young ladies, you need those examples and you need people to speak life into you and to pour into you the resources that you need so you can get to that next step and change your mindset. Because when you change that mindset, you change your life.
And nobody can stop it.
I know that's right. But thank you, sis,
Thank
for
you
coming
so
on
much
to the
for this
show. And
opportunity.
we'll get together again so we can do an actual show for what you're doing and get that
I
out there.
appreciate it.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
make
God
sure and
bless
get my
you.
number before you leave.
All right.
Or just take my name.
All
Google
right.
me. Google me, baby. You know
Girl, we got to talk about
one of
that
the things of the
moment
show.
thing.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
Love you. Thank you.
Love you too. All right. Listen, guys, it's some amazing women here doing some awesome, awesome things. Child, you should have been in the house, but I'm just giving y'all a little sneak peek. But if you want more information about what these women are doing, their attributes and all those things, Google me, baby. Put it in merchelbrown.com and we'll be glad to get that information to you, okay? So, sis, how are you, beautiful? You are so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes, you know that chocolate. You know how we like. You know, it's a hater nation out there. That melanin be popping, be melanin in the right. So introduce yourself.
I am Coach Stephanie, and that's spelled with 2 F's, Fulfilling Fabulous.
I know that's right.
And I'm an author, a book writing coach.
Okay.
I'm a business strategist, and I'm a podcaster. The
Okay.
name of my podcast is Beyond Boardroom Business, where I interview trailblazers and business owners to get to know the person behind the business so we can see what their history is and how they became successful.
Amen. I love it. You know, I'm be on all these podcasts, chat. You know.
Yes, definitely.
So what got you into what you do? What led you there? Because I'm an author as well, so I know that was with with God saying, "Hey, I need you to write this. People need to know this," and because I never thought I would write books. Never did. You know, I didn't. He just woke me up and he was like, "Listen," and I mean, that was like even doing this show, the Antidote show. I have the conversation piece too, but the Antidote show that was out of my testimony. Like the young lady, she's gonna come on next, more likely. Gave her testimony earlier how when he said, "Pack it up, time to leave your kinfolks and all that." You heard God when he said that.
That's right. And you gotta act.
You got to, and it make you frightened. You're like, "Oh, is this God?" He gave me a 10-day notice to get out of town, child. I was on crack and drugs and all kind of stuff, and he said 10 days and you get out, or you would die in your stuff. And I heard that die part, and I was like, hell and brimstone is not my portion. So yeah, and then the conversation piece is like peaceful conversations. It was before the pandemic. Like we got to get back to this table of conversation because we're losing those social skills. And so it tends to what you talk about, especially even with the entrepreneur. Getting to that table of conversation, I might not do what you do, but maybe what I do can even help you do what you do.
Definitely.
Right? And not to have that mindset of, oh, you're going to get there before I do. Or, and that's that thinking.
Yes, we have to learn to cooperate
Absolutely.
instead of competing with each other, because we can't do everything alone. We have to have someone, it's just how things are meant to be.
That's right.
You know?
I mean, he said in his words so many times, 2 are better than 1, right? It's not good to be alone. right? Why would he create Eve for Adam? He had to be doing something he ain't had no business doing, and he said, "Let me get him somebody right now." Come on, think about it. Don't play about it. Think about it. God is listen. He'll be like, "Don't be playing with the Bible like I ain't playing with the Bible like that." But you gotta have common sense on what God was thinking. Like, okay, right? And then even with business strategies, like my sister's talking about, get to the mindset of how you got there and what you need to get you to that next level. You may have been stuck at a plateau, right, in your business, and you get put at a table of people, business mind, a meeting of the minds, and they can give you an idea, and you be like, that'd be your $1,000,000 thing. And because you had a mindset to collab with other businesses, it took you there. But having that mindset, oh, I can do it. It's gonna come. I'm gonna get it. But maybe my blessing is in you, right? To get you where you need to be is in me. It may be a resource that I have that I can give you.
Exactly.
Don't be scared to give it.
And that's another reason why you can't compete and hate on someone. Because you're only blocking your own blessings. You have to give freely in order to receive.
Absolutely.
That's the way it is.
And there's no competing in the kingdom. Everybody, just understand your assignment.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Understand your assignment.
Yes.
And then if you have an assignment and someone else has an assignment, you can say, "Girl, you can cheat off my sheet because I gotta make sure you get an A too." And we all win. We all win. Right? You win, I win. So tell them how they can get in touch with you. Tell them about your book. Tell them a little bit more about your book.
Okay, thank you. My first book is called Image is Everything. What does your image say about you? It's a self-help workbook for women to help you assess yourself. Because in order to grow, you have to see where your mindset is, how you think. Because the only way you can change is you have to get past your BS, your belief system, in order to be reprogrammed for better, positive growth. And so that workbook, it helps you get your thoughts out of your head, helps you analyze your thoughts, your stinking thinking, and how to just take baby steps and alleviate the negative and focus on the positive, because your calling is in there.
Right.
And you got to step into your calling, because you're not going to feel complete until you tap into your
Yeah. Like I said, you got to know your assignment. I mean, like, I can't be a cosmetologist trying to be a construction worker. How that work?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And that's where prayer and meditation comes in, because we all have the answers. We just have to hear that silent voice.
Tap into the Holy Spirit. That's that silent voice. That voice that told you don't go left and go right. That's the Holy Spirit. Okay? It ain't something somebody I heard. I think something told me. No, that's the Holy Spirit. And I love this. And when you guys, they had a panel on today. And I love the fact, where was I going with the Holy Spirit? Get back to the But that one, knowing your assignment. Oh, who and whose you are. Y'all know I say that all the time. When you know who you are, you understand that this conversation is between me and him, not me and them. This walk is between me and him, not me and them, because they're not going to be there when he say, "Did you do what I told you to do?" So I said, understand your assignment. Know what God has called you to do, right? She has a podcast. Everybody got podcasts. COVID birthed 1,000 podcasts. But she can't be me, and I cannot be her.
Even if we wanted to.
Couldn't do it. But sis, thank you so much.
It's Coach Stephanie, my website, and that's CoachStephanie.com. Thank you so much for having me.
You are so worth it. You're so worth it. We have to get together so we can talk more in depth of the things you do. Absolutely. Would love to come. Y'all know I got long hair.
Yes.
But Stephanie, thank you so much. You're doing such a great thing in the community. You're doing a lot of good things in the community. Blessings on blessings.
Thank you. This is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, so if you see another young lady that I have spoke to, the lady in the pink and the other lady at your table, if you can send them on back so we can end this show,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
appreciate it.
I can't run.
Yes. So, guys, it's so important to know your assignment. It's so important to know who you are. The young ladies that are getting ready to come forth, they do so. These women, I mean, I'm amongst so many women here that are doing positive things, doing great things in the community that's really enjoying and loving life. They know who they are. They know whose they are. And they're doing their thing. We all coming together for one great cause, and that's the cause to bring people out of captivity, to set the captives free, to allow God to do what he do. To do what he do. So we also would like to thank Spelman College. I had the opportunity about a month or so ago to do a research group on campus, and when I tell you those young ladies there, they talked about everything in their researches and they share their researches with us. They were one of the sponsors here today. So without further, girl, come on, girl, this girl. We know we just got finished eating, child. This is,
I want to look too ugly.
so my sister, she's coming right now. You know, cause listen, let me tell you something. Now she gave us such an amazing testimony, and I would love for her to come back. I want you to come back onto the Antidote Show because your testimony wasn't exactly like mine, but when he said pack up and go, I packed up and left. And you know, and I was coming out of drugs. I was coming out of immoral relationship. You know, out of confusion from being molested as a child and all those kind of things. And then I just picked up. He gave me a 10-day notice. Like, hey, like you said, he gave me 12 months. Get it together. Let's go. He gave me 10 days. Let's go with 2 kids. So, sis, tell them who you are, what you stand for, what you got. Now, let me tell you something. Now, you know, I always gotta have somebody. This is my first. You know, we got MVPs on here, basketball MVPs. You know, I'm an auntie of, you know, Jaylen Brown. Y'all already know that now, but we got an Emmy award winning lady on set today. Tell them who you are.
Well, first of all, you look so beautiful.
Thank you, my love.
I am Dr. Janetta.
Doctor.
Yes, first in my family.
Amen.
But I'm Dr. McSwain, Janetta. I am Emmy Award winner. I am purposely, intentionally, I'm sorry.
Girl, you okay, girl? You ain't. Girl,
Okay,
you ain't.
look, y'all been eating
It's
pasta,
all
okay?
right.
Bacon, all kind of good stuff. So I'm temporary fat. That's what the comedian said.
Right.
But anyway, I'm Dr. McSwain, and I purposely set out every day what I do to tell you and tell our stories. You know, I always say there's the Janetta, the big Janettas out here. And when we tell our stories, we get others permission
That's right.
to tell
Tell
theirs.
our stories.
So
Right.
I'm an author of Rising Above the Scars. It's my bio. I wrote myself and sold, girl. Hear me published myself and sold.
We friends. You know, you're gonna see the Emmy girl over here too.
Yes.
Don't we look
'Cause I
alike?
believe, yes, we do. Don't we look our sister just as beautiful and chocolate?
Yes, we are.
I do believe in us, you know, us survivors, being able to make our own money. If you stop out here, get people to write our stories, it's our story.
Amen.
You stop being in 19 books and you got 5 pages and you got to sell somebody else's book. I'm just
That's
being
right.
honest, okay? That's ridiculous. Tell your story, write your own book, make your own money, right? Have your own voices, okay?
Absolutely.
And let me tell you why right quick. It's because when I wrote Rising Above the Scars, it's my life story. The Emmy, the documentary was in 2009, the Emmy is 2010. Hollywood started knocking at my door. And literally people started saying, hey, listen, we want, you know, she got an Emmy now. This is real. And guess what happened was William Morris, you know, William Morris, one of the big 3 Hollywoods, literally met with me and said, the best thing you ever did was write your own book.
Right.
You know why? Because they didn't have to go to anybody else to negotiate my money and your story. So I had to just say that so that
That's
put the
right.
seed
That's
in
for
y'all.
the seed
Okay?
in me.
But so right now I am a therapist. I work at Riverwood. I'm a therapist. But what my big thing I'm working on, y'all, I'm so excited, is that part of my story was my sister Sonia, who we went through the sexual abuse with me from 5 to 10. We were sexually abused by my 3 uncles.
in other me, my mother had in and out the house. My mother was an alcoholic. But during those years, the abuse sat outside on the porch, scars all over my body from being tired of with the stitching cords, tied in chairs. Um, Dropped out of high school at 17. My mom dropped out. Nobody dropped out. I remember being 12 years old. My mom telling me, "You got to get out there in the street and get yourself." I started stealing panties, just to get panties. 12 years old. And just imagine being at the street at 17. Dope man came up, tell you cute. You know, you don't know any better, am I right? Grew up in church, so I was naive, wore dresses, and here I am out here 17. I hit in the clubs, turning tricks, being in corners, getting in and out of cars, just a fool. No money, no job, temping here and there. Didn't have no value, didn't know what value was.
Right.
You know what self-love was. I got pregnant, my first baby at 19, second baby 26. I then went mall stealing. 27, got a felony, went to jail, got a felony. And that's when my life started to really change around. Because at that moment, my two sons were going to be statistics like everybody else in my family was. Make a long story short, I ended up getting a pardon. It took me 7 years to get a pardon. Moved around at 30, drove my truck twice in life. Here I am, started Kennesaw State at 33. Scared to death, petrified of going to school, trying to read at 10th grade level. Anyway, I made it through it, got help. Got the Clark Atlanta at 38. Met my mentor, documentary came, phone stopped ringing all over the world. People started calling me saying, "Hey, we heard your story." Became the first social worker in my family. Won an Emmy. I wrote my own book. Just got the presidential award. I got the presidential award.
Awesome.
The Ruby Award. I got, and so what I'm doing now, I got a new book coming out called Yes You Can. But you know what I hear a lot? I know you do. How you do that? You can. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
I'm working on opening my own trauma center. This is what it's static about. So right now I'm getting licensed. I am working because you can't get licensed without working.
Right.
Gotta work and show the board that you're working. So now I'm working in a psychiatric hospital. I need Jesus every day.
I know that's right. We
Woo,
praying
my gangster
that mental health.
My gangster get,
Yeah.
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 But
We say, but we know where we came from.
Okay.
That ain't
I
with
call
no
it Bama.
Yeah.
I'm from Alabama, so I always say, don't test my Bama.
Right.
Don't
I
let
know
the
that.
Tupac Bama come out.
I guess that's my Louis banner. I'm staying from St. Louis.
So Sonya was my sister, and she endured a lot of this abuse with me. Her name was Sonya. She tragically died. She died of victim. She died on crack. She was shot, stabbed, and she never could get over the abuse. So in her honor, I'm gonna name my son Sonya. Her name is Sonya. Sonya. Sisters Overcoming Needless Years of Abuse. The name of it. I'm going to be only working with childhood sexual trauma in later life. So for all of us ladies out here who's been traumatically abused or assaulted as a child, the stats is 1 out of 3 women has been sexually abused for the age of 18. So look at that. Think about that. Look around your friends and start counting. Right? Because there's 3 of us that are here now, and there's already 2 of us that right here can put our hand up. So I want to get those traumas that we've been told to keep a secret. Don't talk about it, pray about it, read scripture about it, just go take it to Jesus.
That's right.
I'm here to tell you, Jesus is gonna do all he can. You need help.
That's right. Confess those sins so
You
you
need
can
somebody
get
to
set
help
free.
you with that. Break those layers down, right? Because
That's
sometimes
right.
you don't even know they're in there because we dissociate. Right or
That's right.
wrong.
That's
because
right.
we have to grow up, we have to
That's
live.
right.
Can't
That's
think
right.
about this all
Can't
day
think
and
about
live.
it. Right.
So my
You stay
thing
in
is
that
to help
place.
you come back, because I got this motto. I do 2 things for my clients. You got to heal to feel. Am I right?
That's
You
right.
cannot heal if you're not ready to feel.
That's
And
right.
most of us is not ready to feel trauma because it's painful and it hurts and it takes us to a place
That's right.
that's dark.
That's
that we
right.
came out of.
That's right.
And so God has given me great skills and tools to be able to do this. And my own treatment, my LC stuff will allow me to sign my own papers. I need
Amen.
nobody to work with me.
Amen.
All I need, the psychiatrist can write the prescription, but I alone can do the diagnosis and
Absolutely.
get the insurance. So
I know that's
my goal
right.
is to meet my community,
I love it.
brown people. I want to educate us on mental health is real and it's okay, and that it is available for us. So
That's right.
that's me. That's me right now. So I'm excited about that. It's my own
I
treatment center.
love it.
And I want to deal with church hurt. Church hurt would be
Yeah.
my other specialty, church hurt, because
Listen, sis.
we got
You
a lot
gonna
of
you gonna
church
get
hurt
my
going
number.
on.
You're gonna get my number.
But isn't that
Because
true?
we have a lot of church
Step
hurt
love.
going
So
on.
these three things.
And because this is it, and I said this before, we have a lot of church hurt going on because we don't deal with the demonic curses. We don't deal with the demonic spirits. We don't deal with that spirit. Remember, he didn't leave a man behind, left the spirit behind. So the enemy works in the spirit because he already know we ain't in that flesh and blood fight. It's a spiritual fight. And if we don't get mature and stop sucking on that dick, we gotta eat. We gotta eat some meat, you know? But it takes maturity. It takes iron to sharpen iron. It takes her to talk about her thing, me to talk about my thing, so we can bring about healing. And then forgiveness is the main thing. And forgiveness is for us, not them.
Forgiveness is one of the things I teach, because we always taught to forgive, forgive.
You're a
forgive,
offender.
but we never taught to forgive ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's one of the things I teach is part of ourselves. And let's talk about forgiving and giving ourselves grace.
Grace.
Giving yourself
right.
grace. Giving yourself some good grace. Okay?
Right.
And failure is an option.
It sure isn't. It is not an option. Not at all. I love my sister. I love her. I love her so much. See, let me tell you something. Y'all knew I was supposed to be out of town, child. You see what God had for me? He told me my steps are ordered by him.
She said,
Okay.
we done.
All right. So, yes, we got to go, y'all. Talk to you later. We got to get back to the conference. Love y'all.